My name is John Ashley with Prestige Curb Appeal. We do residential and commercial pressure washing. We do everything from roofs, houses, and driveways. Commercial-wise, we do shopping centers, parking lots, everything, you name it. It really helps and makes you feel good and increases the property value. Give me a call, 865-621-1004. We'd love the opportunity to give you a quote, come out and see your house, even look at your driveway.
Thanks for checking in with your evening weather update. We actually had temperatures only in the 60s and 70s throughout the day today, where we had the clouds, we had some rain showers. Picked up 0.03 of an inch of rain officially at McGee-Tyson Airport, 0.02 in Crossville, 0.17 in Chattanooga, and a whopping 1.5 in Tri-Cities, and a forecast and a temperature today of only 65 degrees. So we didn't have a lot of rain, but we did have some overcast, dreary conditions for the first part of the day. Still watching this system back to our west. Still expected to fill in overnight tonight and bring us some rain showers, although some of the latest model guidance isn't bringing in a ton. I'll show you what the latest Futurecast model is showing, but again, we've had a little bit of light rain from time to time. Hopefully you didn't cancel any outdoor plans based on the forecast because, of course, the percentages never tells you the whole story, timing, duration, intensity, and rainfall totals. So here's your Futurecast for the rest of the night tonight. Again, this model is still picking up on some scattered showers and maybe a few thunderstorms overnight tonight. So we could be dealing with some wet roads early in the morning, so make sure you check back in. And don't forget, Wake Up with the Witcher starts off at 6 o'clock in the morning, bright and early to get you and the family off to work and school. So if these showers come on in, which they still could, we could pick up anywhere from about 1/4 to over 3/4 of an inch of rain. So generally speaking, about 1/2 inch in most locations. Morning low temperatures on Tuesday are going to start off in the 50s and 60s. We're going to have a batch of rain. I do think that we're going to see more rain throughout the day on Tuesday. So a couple rounds of rain are going to be moving on through the area. Maybe 2, maybe 3 rounds of rain. So there are these different rounds of rain. That's where the rain's going to start to pile up. And so when you look at your rainfall forecast, all the way through Tuesday night, you go from about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Now we're well over 1 inch to 2 inches of rain. So we are looking at some decent amount of rain as this whole system swings on through. High temperatures on Tuesday are only going to be in the 70s, so much more like it was today. Rain chances stay elevated all the way through the end of the week. And when you look at the big picture pattern, you can just see these little waves of energy sliding on through. Here's our Tuesday morning. Through the day on Tuesday, here comes the low pressure system of the cold front. That's going to spill in some scattered showers, some thunderstorms. Tuesday into Wednesday, much more of the same, but eventually we'll start to see this pattern change a little bit. We'll start to see some drier air settle on in, and that should start to shut down some of those rainfall totals. There is that severe weather potential, by the way, further 2 hours south, but it does not include us here in East Tennessee. So not only do we have a severe weather potential, but because of all the rain that we're going to see, we're still talking 1 to 2 inches of rainfall here all the way through Saturday. We have that elevated flood risk. And so flooding and flash flooding is going to be a concern here over the next couple of days, especially if you get repeated rounds of rain that set up shop and move through your area. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. We're going to see those temperatures come back into the upper 70s to low 80s Wednesday, Thursday, mid-70s Friday, Saturday. And I think we'll stay in the mid-70s with some drier weather as we get into next weekend, the first weekend of June. Weird to say, right? May 31st is Saturday. All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great night. Again, don't forget, Wake Up with the Witcher starts off at 6 o'clock in the morning to get you and the family off to work and school with a family-friendly way to get your weather information. If you're on social media, you can chime in with the conversation. Otherwise, you can watch Front and Center right there with the East Tennessee Weather app. Have a great night.